All right, I think we are a go for this. I tried a second ago and I recorded the wrong screen. So this hopefully will be more helpful. My name is Chad Olson and I'm doing chapter 2, questions 11 through 13. And hopefully I know what I'm doing. We'll find out because I do work for an accounting office. And if they find out I don't know this stuff, there might be a problem. So we'll see. So we'll start with the income statement. And the income statement next for the title should be the time period, not just the day for month ended December 31st. The time period, one day, would be for something like the balance sheet. So we're going to start with revenues. I'm going to scroll down so we can read. I should read the question. Carmen Camry operates a consulting firm called Help Today, which begins operations on December 1st. On December 31st, the company's records show the following selected accounts and amounts for the month of December. Okay. So their revenues, cash, no. Here's the assets. I don't know if you can see my mouse scrolling across. Dividends, consulting expense. So that revenue, that's where we'll start there. Consulting, 26980. And that looks like the only one. Next is rent expense. So expenses and expense, just the normal one. Salaries expense, telephone, 850, and miscellaneous is 500. Okay. So total expenses 16470, 268980. Total revenue. So we'll scroll down again. It's an income, not a net loss. And so we'll just figure that out, which I already figured out here the last time, I guess. So 10510. Okay. So that's the amount. So our beautiful check my work up here. Let's see. Check it. Okay. All right. Some of you might have the confidence to make these videos without checking your work, but I do not. So next question. Okay. So it's the same deal here again. Carmen Camry, Help Today, December 1st. On December 1st, 31st, and then here's what we do next. State of retained earnings. Okay, here's our hint. Net income for December is 10510. That's good. So let's go for month end of December 31st. So for the month is what's important, not as of, because it's not just one day. Okay, retained earnings for December 1st. If you'll remember, they started on December 1st. So retained earnings is basically earnings from the last year. So that doesn't exist, or the last month. And so we'll see here. Retained earnings, nothing. We're going to add the net income, which was, they already told us, 0510. And then that's the last to add. And we're going to subtract the dividends up here, 5980. And that's it. So 4530. And that will be our retained earnings as of December 31st. Okay. So just a quick recap, $0 because they started. You can't retain on your first day. This was their net income for the month, which was 10510, minus their dividends, 59880. And for some reason, this question put the total for us, even though the last question didn't. So we'll take that anytime. So 4530. Let's check the work. Answer is complete and correct. All right. And then last should be the balance sheet. And we talked about this before. Balance sheet is it's a picture of any date and time, the business. So as of December 31st. And so this is going to be assets If you remember liabilities, I like to kind of fill out the categories first on these balance sheets. Equity, total equity, should be total equity and liabilities. Liabilities and equity, and there should be total assets. All right, and okay, I think we got it all pretty set up. If you remember, assets equals liabilities plus equity. So go back up to here, the cash is cash. I'm kind of bad at doing the tabbing through, so I'm gonna just click through and do these first. Office supplies. I'm kind of slow, so I know some of you who tab are really fast, so I apologize. And then land, and accounts payable. Nope, accounts payable are not an asset. So it's 5350, accounts receivable, 22340, office supplies, office equipment. Now, if you don't get these in order, if you realize you missed something, I don't think that it matters. Like if you had land up here and they're like, oh, I forgot office supplies, as long as that matches the amount, I don't think it matters. We'll check that on over here. So 116890. So we're going to go with our liabilities, and start here. Our first liability, if you remember, was accounts payable. And that was, okay. And common stock, that looks like it's our only liability. So there should probably be a lot of common stock since this is so far off. So we're going to do our equity, common stock, which is, oh yeah, it's big, 101,700, 112,4360. Okay. All right, so it's off, and that's because we have not put in the, where'd it go? A, B, C, D, retained earnings. Okay, and if we look back at the last one, does it tell us here? No, the last question did, but I think it was 4530. 16890. I'm just going to make sure real quick. 4530. Okay. 116. So assets equal liabilities and equity. So we should be good. Let's see. Yep. Answer is complete and correct. And just make sure, just advice, make sure that it's complete and correct, because you get all these green checks. But if you're missing something, there's a blank and you check your work, it doesn't tell you that there's no X. It will just say incomplete up here, and you'll have to find out what it is. And that's just to help on the real quiz. I don't think you can check your work. So that's it. So hopefully that made sense. And yeah, I think that we got it all covered. Now we'll see if I can figure out how to upload this.